It had been a long, tedious journey. The weary soldier jumped off his horse and tied the reins around the post. Water dripped from his wide-brimmed hat onto his shoulders as he gave the mare an affectionate pat across her neck. "Easy, girl," he whispered. "I'll take care of you as soon as I have a little something to eat." The horse pulled her head back, then nuzzled the man's shoulder, as her breath, visible in the raw night air, escaped her nostrils. The rain, so typical of the New England countryside, had been his companion since that early morning. The entire village was shrouded in cool, dense fog. The man pulled his collar up tighter around his neck, took a deep breath, and walked toward the front door of the Widow Fletcher's tavern. Candlelight shone through the window panes, and the laughter of happy people came from inside. His heart felt lighter as he pushed open the heavy door. The warm air from inside enveloped him. Heavenly aromas of roasting lamb, simmering stew, warm bread, and baked apple pies mingled together to tease his appetite. And there she was. He caught his first glimpse of her through the smoky air. She was standing beyond the bar, pouring ale into a stein for one of her patrons. The customer must have said something amusing to her, for she suddenly smiled at him and delicately tossed her head back, laughing out loud. Her long brunette hair touched her back like a soft waterfall. The man's fingers ached from across the room to get lost in her long tresses. He strolled across the creaking pine boards, keeping his dark, smoldering gaze directly on her. She turned and saw him. Even through the dim light of flickering candles, he saw her green eyes light up like a cat's. Her lips parted slightly in surprise and then settled into a warm, inviting smile. "Welcome back, my friend," she said tenderly to him. He grinned. He felt like he was at home at last. A stop at the Widow Fletcher's tavern was just what he needed to revive his senses and make him feel alive again.